Nice.
Так, ну что, всем привет. МП на связи. Значит, старраил продолжаю. Получается. Надо дальше двигаться все-таки. Идут. Так, я, кстати... Вот я не помню, я прошел на стриме или нет. Но, в общем, я тут апнул уровень равновесия. Это было довольно легко, кстати. И тут еще кое-что по мелочи сделал. В общем, решил, что надо дальше двигаться. И продолжать, что там будет. Открывать все. Потому что вот есть вроде как ивенты уже показывают, но я не могу в них участвовать. Так, эти мы пропустим. Чешелист, миссия, противник. Поручение. Поручение, где поручение? Поручения еще идут. Так что поручение это не... Миссия. Вот ежедневно надо что-то делать. Высадля. Подождите, меня интересует один вопрос. Заметил. Где... Почему 27? Что случилось? Почему-то Аста часто бывает. А, вот она спряталась. Я думаю, где... Где пом-пом? Она спряталась. Она стоит просто у стола и смотрит на него. Так. Дели, где Дели? Где это вообще? Что это? Кто это? Так.
Shh, quiet. I'm trying to listen to Wubaboo.
А, точно, это пацан тот, который с этими общался, чудиками круглыми. Страшно. Послушайте историю, где и что. Куда перейти? Понимаю. Там еще этажи, что ли? Какие-то. Так. А мне куда идти? А, вот он стоит. Реальная дверь. Теперь, когда можешь разговаривать, что? Что такое? Всякую фигню просит. Как обычно. В деликах. Тут всегда столпотворение. Каждый раз ты об этом говоришь, непонятно. И чё? Эти не разговаривают. Эти тоже не разговаривают. Про дверь говорит. Да кого найти? Где? Что?
Welcome to the station.
Take this maintenance report of yours and end here. What the heck is a small...
А, куда оно показывает? О, это не, да, блин, это не тот чел. Почему можно нажать пункт, который... Чё? Кто, где, кого спросить-то?
Are the repairs in the supply zone finished?
Almost.
И чё, это не она. Простите, исследователи, где?
What are all these people doing here?
Not sure.
They're all here to welcome a guest?
Может, сверху идет? О, вот еще есть.
Are you still in the...
Это не разговаривает. Эти тоже не разговаривают. Окей. Спросить-то кого, я не понимаю, в смысле, где, кого?
You may not believe this, but
one must make sure that the
Это тоже не разговаривает про дверь. Кого спросить должен-то? Я что-то не понимаю. Серьезно. Экран.
what are all these people doing?
Not sure.
They're all here?
Ну эти одно и то же говорят постоянно. Привет.
Are the repairs in the supply zone finished?
Almost. You may not believe this.
Извините.
Take this maintenance report of yours and end here. What the...
Welcome to the station.
Да ну, я нашел, и он не может. Так, а дверь-то где?
Are you still in the mood to read a book?
А, что не там? Это... Сюда. И сюда, сюда, вот сюда. Тут еще какие-то есть. Это же это крылья. Это из Геншина крылья стандартные. Что? Понятно. Да. Понимаю. Не, ну это заскринить надо. Я считаю. Рык. Какой еще рык? Так, что там? Дальше-то. Дальше.
Cheese!
Да, интересные тут штуки. Что-то еще нашел. Окей, ладно. О. Что-то еще типа. Более фильтрации еще. Правда, все много не бывает. Энергию может поглощать. А здесь. Ладно, а что с дверью-то? Висидель какой-то длинный. О! Из этой фигни все было. Ну, серьезно. Ой. Надо прекратить shift нажимать. Вот именно все. Отлично. Так, это ладно. Надо проходить дальше сюжетку. Видитесь на поверхность. Чем дальше вы углубляетесь под землю, тем сложнее отличить ледяную породу воды от неба. Во время вернуться на поверхность, но без посторонней помощи у вас ничего не получается, иначе вы бы уже выбрались отсюда. Так ли? Члены Дикого Огня передают вам привет брони. Они готовы показать вам путь, только на гида не жалуйтесь. Тоже же подготовив все нормально, увидите это сам. Да, сам сказал же тогда, что может вывести наверх. Чё, где?
Wanna go take some pictures?
Well, my friends, are you ready to head out? Wonderful. Remember to bring enough food and drink to refuel on the way. We have...
Опа.
Mother, I have returned.
Bronya, I thought I'd lost you.
У них одинаковые эти?
Where were you? Are you hurt?
Или нет?
I'll fetch the butler right away.
Или похожие просто?
No, there's no
Нет,
need.
похожие, но
I
разные
don't want
немного.
to see Sebas right now. Sorry, Mother. I'm fine, really. I just got into a few skirmishes down in the underworld, but nothing I couldn't handle.
The underworld. Oh, I see. In that case, report everything you saw. Commander Bronya.
Командер.
After the failed pursuit at Backwater Pass, the wanted outsiders and I were somehow taken to the underworld. Because of the difficult situation we were in, we formed a temporary alliance to help the residents of the underworld resolve a few issues. We also defeated an ancient robot known as Svarog and learned some truths about the Stellaron.
I'm listening. Go on.
Madam Cocolia, it is my firm belief that the visitors from beyond the sky are not the villains we had imagined before. I witnessed them take up arms in the name of justice and risk their lives for the sake of others. I can also ascertain that they did come for the Stellaron, but only to relieve the disaster it has brought upon Belobog. Mother, you've always known the truth about the Stellaron, haven't you? Oh, the responsibility of bearing that truth will fall upon me one day. Such is the burden of being guardian, to carry these secrets for eternity. So, I ask you to forgive my defiance, but I believe that the order to dispatch the outsiders was a mistake. To solve the problems brought on by the Stellaron, the architects waited hundreds of years. And those outsiders may be the... Enough!
Ну, естественно. Это очевидно было.
Arrogant. Ignorant. Oh, you disappoint me, Bronya. You merely glimpsed the tip of the iceberg, and now you think you know everything. You spend a short time with that underworld scum, and suddenly you have the audacity to question my orders? Guards! Take Bronya.
They are not scum. My entire life. Everything you ever kept from me. I remember it clearly now. This time I am standing my ground, Madam Guardian. And please, stop dismissing me with vague excuses. Tell me what you have seen. What exactly it is you are hiding. Why do you send the Silvermane guards to die in the Fragmentum? Why have you abandoned the people of the underworld? And why? Why did you have that sudden change of mind?
I see. I knew this moment would come sooner or later. I just didn't expect it would be so soon. You want to know why I gave those orders? Is that right? Do you believe you're ready to learn the truth?
Yes. I am ready. Mother.
Then come with me, Bronya. It is time you heard it. The voice of this dying world.
Ah, we're finally back. I forgot what fresh air tasted like. Freedom.
Ладно, хватит.
Stop. We should find somewhere to put our feet up.
Classic unreliable Sampo. He probably guessed we'd ask where his hiding.
The bro or the sis? If you're talking about Chapard, we should don Hung. What do you think?
I think it'd be best to pay a visit to Serval Landau.
So, you think we should avoid Chapard for the time being?
He's an elite officer of the Silvermane Guards.
Makes sense.
But
What's wrong, Zila?
Nothing. It's just a little new. The last time I was on the surface, I was still a child. I have no memory of any of this. The overworld and the underworld. We've been. I'm okay. Let's go.
Let's
There
go.
are so many Silvermane guards on patrol. Is it usually like
началось?
this?
no, I don't remember the security being this tight last time. Might have something to do with us. The Supreme Guardian has probably learned of our arrival already.
Let me see.
Bronya.
So, this friend of mine.
Who is it? Shop's closed today. You'll have to come back tomorrow. Huh? Ah, I remember. The three outsiders. Wait, why are you still strolling around the city? Do you know the Silvermane guards are looking all over for you? Quick, act natural and get inside. Don't get spotted.
All right, you'll be safe here. My workshop has pretty good soundproofing and barely anyone comes in. Just what crime did you commit exactly? They recalled a bunch of guards from the front line to track you down. It's unprecedented. Now they're patrolling the whole city and everyone's in a panic.
Oh, we just...
Not yet, March. Bronya said we could trust you completely.
You mean to say you don't trust me completely? Good. That's smart of you. But you needn't worry. Kokoliya and I aren't even on speaking terms. It was her that ejected me from the Architects. I refuse to stand with her. I don't believe you guys would do anything bad. And the Architects are gonna need conclusive and publicly available evidence for me to think otherwise. Besides, I know the Architects, and if they did have any evidence, they would have released it by now. I know Kokolia's style. Get everyone into a frenzy first. Most people in a frenzy don't stop to ponder the details. You could say that. We were like sisters once, inseparable. Of course, that was all before she became the Supreme Guardian. These days, I just spend my time fixing things in this workshop and playing music. It's a pretty carefree existence. If I'm not careful, I'll start boring you all with sob stories from the past. Let's get back to you guys. If long-lost Bronya told you to come here, you must have something important to tell me. You can trust me. I know our paths have only crossed once before, but my intuition tells me you guys are good people. And I've got good intuition, by the way.
Ooh, I'm the best storyteller. Let me.
Try not to embellish the facts.
So that's what's been happening. No wonder we hadn't heard from Bronya recently. After all these years in isolation and without a single word from below, this is what's become of the underworld? I believe you. There's no way you could have invented all those twists and turns. What's more, we have Miss Seela here as living proof. As for the Stellaron, I know why Bronya got you to find me. When I was still one of the architects working in the scientific research division, I was researching the Stellaron. I never thought I'd hear that word again after being expelled by the architects. Come on, I'll tell you everything. Only a very few people in Belobog know of the existence of the Stellaron, but according to the data recorded in that robot, Svarog, the just my luck. Out of all the research topics I could have chosen, I insisted on the Stellaron. It's clear now that anyone who wanted to get close, maybe I should be thanking Kokoliya. I figured out that the Stellaron and the Fragmentum were linked, so I was already close to the truth. Before I lost my position, I was applying for permission to survey the Stellaron directly. Not long after, I submitted my preliminary report, and Kokoliya... She became a completely different person when she took on the Supreme Guardianship. The convictions she once had, she gave the order to expel me herself, and sometimes I even wonder whether she really did become a different person. Is she being compelled by previous generations of Guardians? Japard? Not a chance. He's a decent guy, but also famously uncompromising. For my brother, orders are more important. You need to choose your words carefully if you want to persuade him of something. Yes. I never observed it directly, but according to the survey results, the Stellaron is—
We must locate it as soon as possible. Ideally before Kokoliya.
Not a problem. I was thinking the same. The area to the north of Belobog has been more or less swallowed up by the Fragmentum. If you want, even if you get past the restricted zone in one piece. Yes. That's where the main fort—
It sounds like the three of us and Zeal—
I fear we may not have the time.
Hey, enough pessimism. Back in this calls for brainwaves.
Really? Great! Phew. It's less scary if someone you know is leading the way.
I want to see the Stellaron too, you know. It was my research topic for over a decade. You don't get that many decades in life. That's settled then.
Так.
Darn it! I forgot my brother said he'd be around today. Find somewhere to hide, quick! I'll handle him. Japard! It's you! I didn't think you'd have the time to visit with things so tense on the front line.
Things are manageable. The latest wave of monster attacks has slowed. I'm back in the city to take care of a few matters, but I'll be back on the front line later.
Ah! Oh, yes.
Sis, you look a bit pale. Did something happen?
No. Why would anything have happened?
You don't normally use my full name.
You said you hate it when I call you bro in public. Well, I agree. It'd sound better if I started using your full name. Right, Brosif?
You can call me whatever you like. Look, Serval, I'm here on official business today. There's something wrong with the barrier generator device, and the engineers in our unit don't know how to fix it. I need you to take a look.
Those guys can't think outside the box. Of course they can't wrap their heads around my design. I thought it was something big. Leave it here. I'll take a look.
Sorry to trouble you.
Why are you being so polite?
I've been instructed to keep it quiet.
Lil Jeppy. So grown up now, looking down on his civilian sister.
Don't say that. Forget it. Last night, Lady Bronya suddenly appeared. The Supreme Guardian is worried that the three intruders may have followed Bronya out of the Fragmentum and back into the administrative district. She issued a curfew for the entire city, and—
Ah, so that's how it is.
I'm not sure. She hasn't left Klopov.
Well, I was sure worried about her. After she disappeared, Payla's workload doubled. She said she barely had time to go out.
She really does tell you everything. Oh, by the way, I left my Goethe Hotel limited edition flask behind last time I was here.
Wait!
What is it?
It's, right. You remember how you neglected all those flowers to death? I piled them all over there during a bit of spring cleaning, and now they smell terrible. So, don't go over there.
Seems like a strange reason not to take a look. Plus, am I supposed to believe you were spring cleaning? You must be up to more forbidden research.
Am not! How dare you! What do you take your sister for?
Never mind. This is your space, and I shouldn't intrude. I've got business to take care of. Bye for now.
Hey, wait a sec. Those intruders. I wanted to ask, what crime have they committed?
They're plotting to overthrow the architects and bring harm to the city.
Huh. Reminds me of the accusations against me. Cocolio's methods haven't changed.
Don't say that, Serval. I know that you're still nursing a grievance against the Supreme Guardian, but this isn't a joking matter.
You're telling me off again? Fine. Whatever, bro. You better be going. Come listen to Payla in the next rehearsal.
I will, if I have the time.
The coast is clear. You can come out now.
Phew, I nearly suffocated. What kind of plot device was that?
I almost lost my cool when he went for his flap.
This is bad. Bronya's in danger. We have to go save her.
Attempting to storm Klopov Fort by ourselves? Forget it, Zeal. Rest assured, Cocolia may have changed over the years, but she never hurt Bronya. I'm certain of that.
You sound like Bronya herself.
Didn't you hear him? He said he needs to... Come on, let's go to the restricted zone. If we can get ahead of the curve and find the Stellaron...
Так.
Is Bronya really safe?
You care about her, huh? You must have become close friends.
Come around and have a
Close is a bit much, but I made her a promise.
Relax. She's the strongest girl I've ever seen.
I can believe that.
Jacked up security, all right. How the heck are we gonna sneak in? Serval, we need one of those brainwaves.
Leave it to me. Stick close, guys, and don't get spotted.
This is a military base. Trespassers aren't allowed in. Wait, isn't that... Ha! Serval! Long time no see.
Well, if it isn't Franz. Long time no see. You still watching the entrance?
Well, you see, you haven't changed, Serval. Still nailing us to the wall. So, what brings you over here at this hour?
My brother said the restricted zone energy lines were malfunctioning. Told me it was urgent. He doesn't trust those contracted maintenance workers, so he got me in for free. These guys are my assistants. We need to overhaul all the installations here.
I didn't hear anything about the energy lines malfunction.
Oh, please. This is a technology division issue. Why would they tell you guys? Come on, let us in already. If the heating system goes down in the middle of the night, are you gonna be responsible for all the frozen corpses?
No, that's, not something I can handle. Seeing as you're Captain Japard's sister, it should be fine. Okay, Here are some temporary passes. Oh, and remember to give them back to me when you...
Thanks, Franz. I'll put in a good word for you with my brother and get him to promote you.
No. Captain Japard hates all that under-the-table stuff. I'd have a...
Huh? Finders keepers.
10 сундуков.
See? That was easy.
You're Japard's sister, all right.
I don't want people to see me that way. I'm doing this... Do you see that mechanical gear bridge? When you cross over to the other side, you arrive at hell on Earth. An endless fragmentum, a few exhausts. If we want to progress further north...
Exactly.
I help set the underlying mechanisms for this type.
Is Japard on frontline duty a lot?
Yes, but what made you ask that all of a sudden?
It's so dangerous. Don't you worry about him?
He's a Landau. Nope. This terminal's offline. We can't control it from here.
So what's the plan?
Look for another.
I never would have guessed that Japard and you were brother and sister.
I can't say I blame you. We're nothing alike in personality or interests. In our family, we have a strong military tradition going back generations. Many a Landau has died. Darn! Can't activate it. It seems like someone severed the energy supply to the terminals. With the front line on high alert, they must have rotated the bridge to make it impassable. That way, even if the front line were to collapse...
Bronya was right.
Just my conjecture, but let's press on. We can't act...
You! Hold it right. This is a military base.
Да, короче, нельзя пройти, я так понимаю. Пока что. Ладно.
That's it! The thing's shaped like a giant iron ball.
And it's behind a gate. What are the odds?
Its formal name is the Mechanism Energy Hub.
One unit for everything?
As long as we can gain access permission. That's why I told them we were here for urgent
So that's why you went for—
Come on, let's see if that guard over there will let us. Yo!
Are you the emergency and—
Not yet. Everything looks normal so far. If you let us in, we can do a routine service.
No.
Not even the Supreme Guardian?
The Supreme Guardian? Hey, no!
Darn.
You need the encryption.
Captain Dunn's resting up ahead.
Done?
Done.
Serval, this Dunn, do you know him?
You bet I do. We go way back. He's easy to Hey, Dunn! It's been a while. I didn't know you made security captain.
Serval, it's been a long time. You're still so...
Allow me to introduce my assistants to you. They help me take care of business at the workshop. Everyone, this is Captain Dunn, an old friend of mine. He used to be an ace on the keys in the band.
Oh, you play rock and roll too? Cool!
Pleased to meet you.
Zachary! How many days has it been since you showered?
I showered.
What did you say?
I haven't showered in 2
Unacceptable!
It's not a big deal, Dunn. You know, if you get a chance, would you want to get on stage with us again? My keyboard guy is pretty good, but I still miss our military days playing in the band.
That was a long time ago, Serval. I haven't touched a keyboard in though I don't stand on ceremony.
I've checked the lines. There don't seem to be any major problem. The guard over there said that I needed an encryption key to open the gate. Can you help me out? Anything wrong, Dunn?
Sorry, Serval, but can you tell me what Captain Japard told you?
Huh? Oh, let me think. Hey, sis, the energy supply lines in the restricted zone have malfunctioned. Those useless engineers can't find the problem. Something like that?
And may I ask, when did he contact you?
This morning? Yeah, that's right. He's on urban patrol duty today, right? That's why he popped round and asked the favor.
Aha. Captain Japard just returned to the front line. I could reconfirm with him?
Huh? Hold up, he's back? That can't be. He was still in the city a little while ago.
You haven't changed, Serval. You're still a lousy liar. These people you've brought, they're... Serval, it's not that I don't want to help you. How about this? You can leave, and I won't tell anyone about this.
There goes the negotiation.
I brought you guys here, and I'm standing with you till the end. Dunn, this concerns the fate of Belobog. No, the fate of our whole world. Please, don't stand in our way.
Serval! We used to rehearse together every... My rock and roll soul used to uphold the dignity of us.
Move carefully.
Let's go.
Rules are made to be broken.
Keep up.
On my mark! Not a step back!
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Let's make it quick. Time for the main event.
No interest in conflict. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Quick!
Serval? Why?
I'm sorry, Dunn. Time for a little nap.
He's just unconscious. Don't worry.
Stubborn fool. Strong, though. Wildfire lacks people like him.
Got it. The encryption key. Quick, before we attract attention, let's...
I think we attracted attention.
That's the enemy attack alarm. Every Silvermane guard in the reserve zone just became our enemy. We've made it up till now. I could lose an arm and a leg for all I... Quick, back to the energy supply hub. Anyone that tries to stop us is gonna find it.
If I'd known he had the encryption key from the start, I could have snuck in and taken it off him myself.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, Sela. Activating the gear bridge alone would have been...
Too late to repent.
My turn.
Keep up!
Told you I could fight.
Let's go. Yeah. This song's for you.
Let's rock. Tough luck running into me. Phew!
Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken.
You couldn't have done it without me.
Who goes to someone there?
Freeze!
Fighting is meaningless.
My turn. Here!
Let's go. Just a scratch.
Try that again.
I've no interest in conflict.
Let's make it quick.
Turn it up. You can't run. Try that again.
Fighting is meaningless.
Tough luck running into me.
Let's go. Yeah.
Huh? Finders keepers.
couldn't.
Freeze! Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move! Told you I could fight. Phew! You couldn't have done it without me. Freeze!
Too late to repent.
Here!
Let's make it quick.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock!
Who goes there?
I've no interest in conflict.
Time for the main.
Fighting is meaningless.
Told you I could fight.
Let's go. This song's for you.
Let's rock. Try that again. You're annoying.
No interest in conflict.
Let's make it quick.
Let's go. Pretty good crowd today.
You can't run.
Let's make it quick.
This song's for you.
Let's rock. You couldn't have done it without me.
We're in.
Oh, it's open! Oh, thank you, done! Oh, shiny! Ooh, sparkly!
Give me some time. Who designed this operating system? So unintuitive.
Вот именно.
Emergency fire evacuation system. Not the rock and roll dance floor atmosphere mode? Who the heck added that? And they used one of my songs! Your bridge control terminal. Still found it. That's it. I've reset the energy system. Let's go and operate the gear bridge terminal.
Serval, won't more Silvermane guards be waiting for us on the other side of the gear bridge?
Yup.
Then what's our plan?
Well, either we reason with them or charge straight through the blockade. Let's play it by ear.
Careful. There's a big guy up ahead.
There's no other way.
If we...
Move carefully.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
The truth of life in this sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Rules are made to be broken.
My turn! Here!
Let's make it quick.
Let's rock! Tough luck running into me!
This song's for you.
Try that again!
The truth of life and death. This sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Let's go.
Let's rock! You couldn't have done it without me.
Energy restored. System online. Certification enabled. Come on, come on! 40%. 65%. We did it. Perfect. Okay. We need to get to the front line.
We could have a problem.
He probably is.
Are you sure you can?
I've probably...
Meaning...
Haven't you noticed yet?
We need to be sure, Serval. If we can't reach a...
Of course. My word is my bond.
Before our next expedition, I need Himeko to teach me some negotiation skills. Beating people up all the time is cramping my elegance.
I haven't fought with Japard since he enlisted. He could never beat me when we were little, but now...
Похилиться бы, где ты?
Serval. It really is you.
Wait, Japard! Listen to me.
When the sentry reported to me, I thought there must have been a misunderstanding. Step away from the intruder, Serval.
I'm sorry. We have an understanding. Give me a few minutes, just a few.
Enough, Serval. Have you forgotten where we are? We Landaus, every Silvermane guard here. Every person here. Yet here you are, leading fugitives into the restricted zone. Attacking my Silvermane comrades in arms.
Why do you think I've come here? We found a way to dispel the eternal freeze, to seal the fragmentum. It might be the only lifeline this world has left.
If that were true, why wouldn't you report to Madame Kokoli?
You don't understand. The one preventing us from getting close to the truth is Cocolia herself.
You have all seen the Supreme Guardian in—
Listen to me, Japard! The origin and spread of the fragmentum is linked to the Stellaron. The meteorite in the Architect's records, it's—
I know about the Stellaron. It's exactly what the fugitives behind you are seeking. But the Madam Guardian has already revealed the truth to me. These people have ulterior motives, Serval. They want to steal this treasure from the Architects. The Madam Guardian has warned me before that you were indulging in fantasy. The guards, formation, arrest these people. We could be inundated with fragmentum monsters.
The forbidden is only forbidden to conceal the truth within. Cocolia is afraid that we'll seize on this knowledge, that the truth will spread far and wide. To save the world, we must risk it all. I've said my piece. Whether you believe it or not is up to you. Regardless, you should know by now your sister's never been one to back down. If there's something or someone you can't abide, you should stand up and resist. And if there's something you uphold, you should uphold it to the very end.
Save your explanation for the judge. You are charged with This isn't like our child.
The barrier hasn't been fixed yet. Don't try and be a hero, Japard.
Didn't I tell you? All our negotiations end in combat.
Мы тебя самого арестуем, ему. Ах ты. А чё Сервал сразу бить? Ты чё, офигел? Так, и чё у тебя? Электро, значит, да, урон?
Ready to lose yourself?
Нате.
Or rock with it.
Чё так медленно ты,
My
блин?
music. Hunger is all.
Хочу быстрее, блин. Так медленно. Надо Сервал защищать. Вообще,
Try
кстати.
hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Rules are made to be broken.
Keep up.
Too late to repent.
My turn.
Let's make it quick.
Our position is so.
Tough
The
luck running
truth
into
of
me.
life and death. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock.
Рок.
This guy knows how to put up a fight. I've never come up against anyone this relentless.
He just won't go down.
He's as stubborn as I am. It could be an argument or a fight. He'll do both to the death. That's why he bugs the heck out of me. That's enough, Japard. Take a look around you. You're the last man standing.
Even if I am, I won't yield.
We don't want you to yield through force of arms. That wouldn't be a victory for us.
Yeah, our goal is the same as yours. Serval's and Branya's. We just want to preserve this world. There's no reason to turn against each other.
Japard, brother, surely now you can see the need for pragmatism. Even if you don't believe my outsider friends, you should believe me. Maybe I've wasted your trust. In which case, believe Bronya.
Lady Bronya?
Как же долго доходит до него.
There's nothing more to say, Japard. The decision is yours.
As a captain of the Silvermane Guards, but Lady Bronya is the commanding officer for the front lines. According to military protocol, if the frontline directives of the commanding officer clash with those of the architects behind the lines, a soldier must remain at their post. For the Silvermane Guards, the Guardian's orders are paramount and
The people of Belobog.
If we lose the people, we lose the reason for our existence. Our fight with the Fragmentum monsters is for the sake of preservation. But our fight with you? I fail to see the purpose. If you are truly able to prevent our endlessly unfolding misfortunes, then the people of Belobog are indebted to you. But if you are using lies to mask your true intentions, using my sister and Bronya for your own ends...
They're not lying. I promise you.
You must be Zila. You are a skilled fighter.
Regardless of what you believe, these guys have been a great help to the underworld. Many people would vouch for them.
I'm sure. If you want to advance further northward, you must traverse an area entirely corroded by the fragmentum. It's the only way to get to the snow plains on the other side. The guards can give you some time before the next wave of attacks is upon us.
I gotta admit, I had a lot of... The difference is, we're making... Put ourselves in their shoes. Of course I do. It's the same with Gepard. I could tell it to... I think I can already hear the storm on the... I hope Serval's right.
You see? Enough apologizing. Honestly, this would have happened sooner or later. What's wrong with a bit of violence? I'm pulling your leg. Since I left the military, knowing my temper, my brother almost certainly went to... Let's do this. Actually, I have another selfish motive. Sorry, hardly the time for me to... As I mentioned, if we want to progress further north... Now, if you're ready to get on...
Сейчас такие заходим туда, и там Коколия. Это валяется все. Разломанное.
As soon as the restricted zone gate is open, the monsters on the other side will... Once you've broken through the front line, there's nothing more we can do for you. You'll have to find out for yourselves what lies within the northern fragmentum. So, have you made up your minds? Understood. Keep your weapons close. Guards, open the gate.
Are you dealing with attacks like this every day?
It's a common occurrence. Guards, formation!
Well, I'm gonna make sure I don't owe the guards any favors when this is done.
Here they come!
Steel yourselves!
Told you I could fight.
Let's go! Time for the main event. Keep up! Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Rules are made to be broken.
How many of them are there?
The more the merrier. These guys are nothing.
Fighting is
Hold the line.
Try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move! Tough luck running into me! Phew!
Yes! Turn it up!
Try that again!
The truth of life and death.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Rules are made to be broken.
I told you, Gepard, the barrier hasn't been fixed yet. Don't try and be a hero.
This is only the first wave. They'll have reassembled soon. I have to!
Hey, Mr. Silvermane, listen to your sister. I can tell just by looking at you that you haven't fully recovered.
Outsiders. Zila, the second wave hasn't started yet. Make the most of this opportunity and make a break for it.
Huh? Serval, aren't you gonna look for the Stellaron with us?
My brother can't hold them back by himself. He wasted a lot of energy on us. He's my responsibility now. Besides, if I'm not here to help, I don't know what might happen in the next wave. I want to go with you. I do. I always wanted to catch a glimpse of the Stellaron with my own eyes, and now it's so close. But I can't abandon my brother and the other guards. I'm a Landau. It's up to you now. I believe in you. You've given me new hope. Get hold of the Stellaron before Kokoliya realizes what's happening.
Serval's right. Let's go.
The guards have opened up a way through for us. We can't let them down.
Hey, March. Don't forget to take a picture of the Stellaron for me.
Say no more! We're good at this, don't worry!
Fragmentum activity is intensifying. Something's happening on Eurela 6. Shouldn't we go down there, Himiko?
Have faith in them. Besides, this is her first trailblazing expedition. How will she be able to look back fondly without a few twists and turns? Are you bored, Welt? I understand. But we have lots of opportunities ahead of us. Let's leave the memories of this expedition for them.
So you think they'll be safe, right?
Yes, we haven't seen any Eon or Emanator level imaginary reactions. Relax. This is a young person's adventure. We shouldn't interfere. At most, we could offer a little off-site assistance.
Нормально-то.
Is this the Fragmentum Gepard was talking about?
Если понадобится, чайку бахнет там.
Compared to this, the corrosion we saw in Backwater Pass pales into insignificance. Serval said that the Stellaron was very likely hidden in the snow plains north of Belobog. If we want to get there, I'm afraid we'll have to find the exit to this Fragmentum maze first.
Guys, does this place feel weird to you? It feels like there are loads of eyes staring at us.
This place makes my flesh crawl. Like there are insects under my skin.
We have no guide and no way of detecting the Stellaron. Don't be disheartened. The stronger the Fragmentum contamination, the closer we are to the source.
Look! Up ahead on the ground! What is that?
Be careful. Think twice before you interact with anything in the Fragmentum.
This is... Bronya's! Right. She must be. This
Тут нет ничего.
Whoa! That's Bronya! Huh? Is that Kokoliya too?
No, it isn't them. It must be a kind of echo? Some type of residual energy replicated by the Fragmentum.
Which means they were definitely here, right? And it looks like they went that way.
Just in time. We had no idea which direction to take. Let's go.
Что такое? Это миссия. Ладно. Окей.
You still haven't told me what this place is, Mother.
700 years ago, this was Belobog's northern border. Now, it is nothing more. Don't let its fragmented appearance fool.
Mother, do you truly believe that?
And yet,
What?
from the moment those intruders descended, there is a price to pay for new life. Wiping away when the promise is fulfilled.
No.
Понимаю. Что там, кстати? Ранг повышается.
This is a complex mechanism. How did they get past?
I knew this wouldn't be simple. Wait, wasn't there some big energy hub looking thing back in that empty area? Let's go back and take a look. Maybe it's linked to this gate.
I can't say I like the idea of interacting with our surroundings. especially this deep into the fragmentum. However, there's no other way. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
It worked, right? But the gate didn't move an inch.
It's clear.
Look, over there! I think I can see the next unit.
Oh, I see it too.
Too late to repent.
Ладно, фиг с ним.
For that one.
Препятствие. Ба. Нельзя пройти.
I've no interest in conflict.
Let's make it quick. Time for the main event.
Let's rock. Try that again.
Fighting is meaningless.
Are those monsters guarding the energy hub?
It seems like it. Strange. Fragmentum monsters would usually destroy man-made objects.
Did you hear that? Come on, let's find the next.
Where is the...
There's no switch.
I've never seen such a desolate place. At least in Rivet Town, you could tell that people used to live there.
Угу. Гуд. Я еще пришел куда надо.
Too late to repent.
Told you I could fight.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up!
You couldn't have done it without me.
Еще сундук.
I want to ask you a question. Do you still remember those dreams you mentioned to us? I know you're wide awake right now, but I need you to try. See if you can recall the voice you heard. Well? This is merely speculation, but in the one in your body...
Huh? You mean that Stellaron's...
Well, there's never been a human that could accommodate a Stellaron in...
Then, aren't we walking straight in...
Yes.
Don Hung's speculations are usually...
There's no way back anyway. I have to save Bronya. Beat...
Куда идти-то?
Is this right?
If you want to get to the other side, we'll need to rotate the gear bridge again and go around.
Объехать? В смысле объехать? Кто понять?
Cheese.
Правильно. Тоже неправильно. Так. Надо как-то обойти, что ли? Так. Никак. Подумать. Блин, как-то же я же пришел как-то оттуда. Неправильно. Посмотрел. Ладно. Что-то может только в бок уйти. Какая разница? Как попасть-то туда?
Let me see.
Как можно попасть, если там быть? Как-то. Туда попасть? Вопрос хороший. Все, я понял. Я понял. Короче, надо не так сделать. Так сделать. И обойти с другой стороны. С этой.
Told you I could fight.
Time for the main event.
Try that again. Done. It took some effort, but we finally cracked these mechanisms.
We're one step closer to Bronya. Let's move!
Let me see. Cheese.
Уж фоткаться-то.
Yes. The fragmentum here seems to have...
I don't understand. Even if the truth is as you say, every generation of Guardian has resisted the call of the Stellaron, and all—
Do you still not see, Bronya? There is no— Our ancestors, including Elisa Rick, they spent lifetimes writing to those entities of greater magnificence in the heavens above. I shall not follow the Guardians.
But Klipoth, the preservation.
The preservation. Oh, you will hear.
And then... Мы отсюда пришли же.
You still haven't told me what this—
700 years ago, this— Now, don't let its—
Так это же было.
And yet,
what?
From the moment those there is a price to pay for new— When the promise is fulfilled.
No.
Опа, сундук. Да. Да, сундук. Так, и чё тут?
Whoa, check this place out. Tables and sentry posts? There must have been Silvermane guards stationed here once.
If there were, they left a lot.
Блин.
Looks like another completely new monster.
Considering where we are, you would be surprised.
I don't care how strange it is. It's...
Там сундук.
Move carefully.
Ах ты.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
The truth of life in this sanctuary is but a vision.
My turn. Phew!
Rules are made to be broken.
Time for the main event. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it!
Prayers won't help you.
Fighting is meaningless.
Tough luck running into me.
For your sins.
Pretty good crowd today.
Execute the judgment.
I've no interest in conflict. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
This enemy is completely different. If I
Unlike those random low-level fragmentum.
Look, Bronya and Kokolia's echoes. They must have come through here.
I sense that we're very near to the north.
Так, сундук. Чуть-чуть.
This is where the first Guardian led the Silvermane guards into battle. But the otherworldly legion did not tire. When all was nearly lost, she chose to— As for what came later—
So...
Ironic, no? All the stuff— Even going so far as to attempt to use—
It
Oh, something created using otherworldly technology. Oh, I know you have.
Too late to repent.
My turn! Here!
Time for the main event.
You can't run!
Fighting is meaningless.
Tough luck running into me! Try that again! You can't run! Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken.
Try that again!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with
it! My turn! Here! You couldn't have done it without me.
No interest in conflict.
Tough luck running into me!
Time for the main event. Are made to be broken.
You couldn't have done it without me. Oh, shiny! Ooh, spark!
Что это? Так, я не хочу туда идти. Так, есть где отхилиться здесь? Есть проход. Короче, надо направо идти вот здесь. Аккуратно. А вот так и потом вниз. Я вернусь туда. К тому. страшного.
Fighting is meaningless.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
The truth of life and death.
The sanctuary is but a vision.
My turn. Here. Let's rock. Crash now or crash?
Move carefully.
For your sins.
Tough luck running into me. Phew!
Judgment is here. Retribution.
You can't run.
For your sins.
Try that again.
The truth of life and death.
The sanctuary is but a vision.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
For your sins.
Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken. Time for the main event. Keep up! Let's go. Yeah. This song's for you.
Let's rock.
Prayers won't help you.
Just a scratch. Yeah. Pretty good crowd today.
Retribution. Execute the death.
Let's make it quick. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it. Rules are made to be broken.
The redemption.
So this is defeat.
Понимаю. Так, это я здесь был. Закрыто вообще. Сидит этот самый.
It's that shadow of hers again.
It feels like
Intruders.
Did she just speak?
You cannot.
Not good.
The Stellaron.
Intruders! You go no further.
Are you sure this isn't the real her?
Move carefully. It may look like her, but the fragmentum can only create forces. Bring her down!
Tough luck running into me. Here!
This song's for you.
Let's rock!
Tremble before my power!
You can't run!
Let's go.
I've no interest in conflict. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Freeze to death! The eternal breeze will bury you.
You can't run! Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move!
Rules are made to be broken.
Judgment of eternal winter!
The show must go on. Let's make it quick.
Yeah!
My turn!
Let's go.
Try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
Fighting is meaningless.
Tremble before my power!
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
I don't want to be alone.
A world devoured by ice!
Rules are made to be broken. Let's go.
Judgment of eternal winter!
It feels...
You stop.
Intruders! You go no further.
Are you sure this isn't the real her?
Move carefully. It may look like her, but the fragmentum can only create forgeries. Bring her down!
Tough luck running into me! Here! Let's rock!
You are doomed to fail!
Try that again!
I've no interest in conflict.
My turn!
This song's for you.
Freeze to death! The eternal breeze will bury you.
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Turn it up.
Judgment of eternal winter!
So this is ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Tough luck running into me! Phew! Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move! Let's rock! You're annoying! You can't run! My turn!
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up!
Tremble before my power!
I've no interest in conflict. The truth of life and death.
The sanctuary is but a vision.
Tough luck running into me! Here!
Freeze to death! Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Too late to repent.
This song's for you.
Let's rock!
Witness the avalanche!
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
Pretty good crowd today. Judgment of eternal winter! This show must prove that they
Да ладно. Вот это близко было. Я думал, все уже.
It's the only way forward.
Wherever they lead,
Просто пассивка спасла.
must be the end of the journey.
I don't want to get to the end so soon. I want my journey to go on forever.
This means that Bronya is up ahead. And so is the fate of the overworld and the underworld. It's all in our hands. Strange. I thought I'd feel nervous or afraid, but I don't. The only feeling I have is that none of this seems real.
Not always. Sometimes it's a happier conclusion.
The Express has traveled world after world. We are merely passing travelers. Witnesses to part of a grander story. We invariably avoid getting drawn into turbulence that can decide the fate of a world. But there are always times when we have no choice but to act.
Or to put it another way, this is one heck of a first trailblazing expedition. You hit the jackpot.
I was about to bore you all with my gloomy reflections, but on second thought, not today. Adventuring with you guys by my side has made me feel like no obstacle is too big.
Right on. But you can say whatever you like. A good adventure shouldn't be full of rules and regulations. Helping those in need, befriending those worth counting on, and saving the world a few times along the way.
Это только начало было, что... Как отхилиться? Это еще не настоящее было. Что настоящее тогда сделает? А, еще. В смысле? Хочу еще отхилиться. Чё? Там минуты какие-то, чё? Печально. Может, мне есть чем отхилиться?
It's freezing here. The blizzard's so fierce. Now the power from the Trailblaze path isn't enough to stop the cold.
It means that we're getting closer to the Stellaron, and the heart of the Eternal Freeze.
Did the architects build this?
Very different from the uniform style of the buildings we saw in the city.
Does it look like the palm of a huge hand to you? If Kokoliya threatens us by taking Bronya hostage...
We have to save her. The underworld... No. The entire planet relies on her.
No.
Do not resist.
No! I don't want this.
Look upon their promised future, Bronya! A world without 700 years ago, we tried, and why? When faced with irrefutable... It is the conceit and cowardice entrenched in the...
Your brainwashing ends here, you witch!
Zila?
You came. I thought the blizzards had entombed you.
You wish! We're not going down before you do. Bronya! I don't know what happened between you and them. Even if you explained it to me, I probably wouldn't understand all the crazy details. But there are two things I do know. One, these guys have come through hell to get here, to seal this Stellaron thing. And two, do you remember what I said? If anything happened to you, I'd save you. Do you understand? Even if the damage is done, even if you've completely forgotten our promise, then I'm just gonna have to knock you out and bring you back myself.
Все такие стоят, грустные, и одна Март всем улыбается.
Zila. All of you.
Finished? I think I've given you long enough to bid farewell. It's time I told you my other reason for bringing you here. I want to witness your choice. I have told you all the truths there are to tell. The deal with the Stellaron. Many years ago, the voice of the Stellaron sounded in my ears for the first time. My conviction was once steadfast, and compared to the illusory, ever more distant... I have agonized, long agonized over how to convey all this to you. And I would descend into... Perhaps I should be thanking you, outsiders. The pressure you have imposed, Bronya. Throughout your life, I have never forced you to choose my daughter.
Madam Kokoliya. I am sorry, Mother. On this, our final occasion, I cannot stand with you. You say that conceit and cowardice lie in the depths of human nature. Perhaps you're right. Desperation sheds a light on the darkest recesses of the heart. What about those simply struggling for survival, fighting for something better? I've witnessed their light on the front lines, in the underworld, in places you have overlooked. Our ancestors built this city, striving in the bitter snow to prolong our civilization. Even if this world is doomed to fall apart, we should allow humanity to pave the way to its final outcome, not hand over our fate to the seed of ruin. We are guardians, Mother, chosen from among the masses. Our duty is to preserve the world built by humanity. We are not gods. We are not arbiters. You seek to crush human nature underfoot while masquerading as an arbiter and a god. I cannot let you...
So, this is your choice. I understand, Bronya. Pity. Such a pity that you will never see that
The ground! It's shaking! What's happening?
That sign!
The fate of this city, of Belobog, is sealed. Its future will unfold in our hands, and you will become the foundation of the new world! You must break the old to build the new. The Supreme Guardian commands you! Rise, engine of creation!
It's one of the Architect's ancient machines! Watch out, all of you! This robot's 1,000 times bigger than Svarog!
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Tough luck running into me! Phew!
Let's go. Time for the main event.
Let's rock!
Engine, break them!
We have... Try that again! My turn! You can't run!
I've no interest in conflict.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move! Tough luck running into me!
Time for the main event.
How can we bring a giant like this?
Fighting is meaningless.
Try that again!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Rules are made to be broken.
Told you I could fight. Phew!
Let's make it quick. Yeah! Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up!
Sagacious discernment! Passing time.
Himeko! It's Himeko! Hello?
Помогла.
The signal's terrible. Himeko! You finally spared a thought for us.
What are you talking about? Weldon been up on the you the time. You've got quite the trailblazing mission on your hands. So how did the guy work? Or, importantly, how do you stop him from working? Over to you guys, I guess.
I'll cover you! Grab hold of me!
Behold, the power granted by them! Listen to the power surge! Sing! The Stellaron's promise is the only hope. Just as it dispelled the Antimatter Legion 700 years ago, so too will it wipe you.
В смысле, почему она одна?
The Stellaron changes everything.
Rules are made to be broken.
Humanity, so weak, and let me bestow upon you despair!
Is this the universe? But I was fighting Cocolia. Why am I here? The last time I came here, I drew Nanook's gaze. Could it be?
The commercial district has fallen. We've transferred the residents to the outer municipal district for the time being. The garrison lost 26 fighters. But
Why do you hesitate, Cocolia? Isn't this what you've always been hoping for? Get out of this cage and take a look at the city. What is there to lose?
Madam Cocolia, the monsters are surging this way. It's too dangerous here. What? Madam, what are you saying?
Mother, I still don't understand. The fragmentum corrosion has already spread to
The automatons will ensure their safety. The most important defensive position is here on the surface. If our lines crumble...
The city is drowning in tears. The power of the preservation is fading. We could not defy the will of the Stellaron after all. A believer, I see. The fragmentum had been expanding for the past 700 years to see the home we vowed to preserve wither away. The day will come when even the strongest of wills cannot help but give in to such influence. You are but a stranger to us. And yet you seek to bond your destiny to so be it. What is there to lose when so much has already been lost? Touch the light of the Amber, Trailblazer. See if your will can attract their gaze.
Even if we are doomed to destruction, will go bravely.
No, that end won't come to pass while we're around. You're annoying. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
A brave new world. Stay alert. I'm on guard.
The truth of life and death.
The sanctuary is but a vision.
Here!
Song's for you. Lance ablaze! Lance forward! Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock. You can't run.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it!
Try that again.
Fighting is meaningless.
Lance at the ready. Time for the main event.
Keep up. You're annoying.
I'm on guard.
My turn. Here.
The song's for you.
Ready to be crushed.
Try that again.
The truth of life and death.
The sanctuary is but a vision.
That's it. You can't run.
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Keep up. Try that again.
Goes the past.
My turn. Here.
You are but cinders of the old world, soon to become ashes! Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it!
Turn it up. Tough luck running into me.
The only redemption.
Let's rock.
Power translates into hope. Lance at the ready.
yourself, you can fight it or rock with it.
Goes the past. I'm on guard.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up.
They deceived me. This Stellar promised us the future. It will become everything!
Mother,
It's over.
Mother, did you wake up from that dream?
Wow. That was a tough trailblazing expedition. We made it! But, what are we gonna do with the Stellaron? It's usually Mr. Yang who handles it.
I've informed Himiko and Mr. Yang already. They'll seal the Stellaron.
Nice! The crisis on this world is basically over, right?
The storm still rages on. Now that the Stellaron is sealed, the eternal freeze will slowly recede. Fragmentum won't aggressively expand anymore, but nor will it disappear. You really... It will depend on the efforts of the people here.
Thank you. All of you. Thank you. I'm fine. Don't worry. There is still much to do. The people will have felt the effects of the engine of creation. There are so many questions to answer, so many truths to reveal. I don't know whether I can get the people to accept all this. Can I really do that? Tell everyone about Mother's true motives? About a lot.
No.
Seela.
I don't know how to explain it, but I don't think there's any other way. In the underworld, we tell the kids, things will be better tomorrow. Can you imagine the consequences if we told the people what happened here? They'd be devastated. If we can't trust the...
Mother died to preserve Belobog.
What?
The visitors from beyond the sky told her the secret of the Stellaron. She knew that Alyssa Rand, the first Supreme Guardian, had failed to destroy it, and yet... she decided to challenge its power, a power beyond human comprehension. Supreme Guardian Kokoliu sat from here on out. That's the truth the world will hear. What do you think?
It keeps the hope of preservation alive.
It's logical, and hard to disprove.
Why do we have to lie? I'm abstaining. I like telling the truth. But I get what you're trying to do.
Thank you for understanding. For many people, Mother was an outstanding guardian. The whole truth will live on in my mind. All the mistakes, madness, evil. Now, I must take over the duties of the Supreme Guardian and discard my naive fantasies. I'm sorry, Seela. Please, protect this secret with me.
Say no more. I know what to do.
Thank you. Well then, as promised, let's start rebuilding the bridge between the overworld and the underworld. Zila, can you tell everyone in the underworld that the Stellaron has been sealed? Tell them the blockade will soon be over, and they will breathe freely again soon.
Of course. Leave it to me. Nat's probably getting anxious about the delay.
While you do that, I'll head back to the administrative district. I need to tell Jabard and Serve.
Are you okay?
What's wrong, Bronya? Do you feel sick?
I'm fine. I need to hurry.
She's exhausted. Quick, we need to think of something.
Right. I almost forgot. You're still wanted by the guards. I might be an underworlder, but at least I don't stand out as much. That's settled then. I'll leave Nat to you. Remember to keep the secret. For Brun... No. For Belobog's sake.
So, wanna tell us what happened back there? Don't think you can just reappear on the battlefield with a cool weapon in your hands and skip the story. You drew the Amber Lord's gaze? Right at that moment? That's too much of a coincidence.
She probably doesn't know what happened either. This wouldn't be the first time. Something similar happened when we faced the Doomsday Beast on the space station. Remember that glance from Nanook? Originally, we thought it was because the Stellaron was linked to the destruction. But now it seems to be more than... Let's focus on the business at hand first. We should...
You're right. We need... Look! There's a big crowd around the clinic! Do you think they felt the... Natasha! Oleg! Hope you didn't have to wait too long.
Oh, it's them!
You kids move fast. By the look on your faces, I assume you come bearing good news?
Mm-hmm. You bet! You might not believe this, but we summoned... maybe she should do the talking. I'm no good at serious stuff. I'll probably say something I'll regret.
The Supreme Guardian sacrificed herself to seal the Stellaron. We were there at the fight.
Sacrificed herself, huh? Sure, yeah, that's the whole story.
Kokoliu.
So the massive tremors we felt earlier were a result of the battle, right?
Thank you. I can't even imagine what you've been through up there. I'm just glad everything turned out all right. What about Zila?
Don't worry, she's all right. It took a big toll on Bronya, so Zila took her over to the guards.
Oh, good. I'm so glad you're all okay.
Now that Kokolia's no more, I guess our Silvermane girl is about to become the next Supreme Guardian? She sees things through and doesn't go back on her word.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we brought you a message from Bronya. The blockade will soon be lifted. The people of the underworld will breathe freely.
Breathe freely. been our wish all along. March, Donhung, and you, can I ask for your help again? I want to get this news out to everyone. It'll lift their spirits and bring them hope. Thank you. Choose whoever you like. Wildfire will take care of the rest.
We've gotten to know a lot of Underworlders. Who do you think we should start with?
Roger that. You can leave the rest to us. If everything goes smoothly, this should be Wildfire's final mission.
Do you think the Great Mine was affected by our fighting on the surface?
I heard that thing's been cursed.
Let's hope we didn't cause a collapse.
Oh look, it's Antonia! The miners and vagrants are all in the same spot. I sure hope they're not arguing again.
Here, take it.
Oh, well,
Hey, are you guys causing trouble again?
It's you! Oh, no, you misunderstand. There was a huge quake at the mine just now. I was just discussing how to repay them. Oh, to do with us? Whoa, you mean to say that we're about to be reunited with the overworld?
Are you serious? This has gotta be a dream. Good things don't happen to us.
Today they do. And you're not dreaming. If you don't believe us, pinch yourself.
If things go back to the way they were 10, you won't have to rely on the charity of others. Thank you, outsiders, from the bottom of my heart. Please tell Natasha that we're ready to get back to work.
Mr. Yang put it nicely, but the reality is this. We sealed the Stellaron, but that's not gonna solve the problems on this planet. There I was getting excited to tell everyone the good news.
That's the cruelty of a Stellaron.
So, should we tell everyone the deal?
We should tell Bronya when the time's right.
Wanna go take some pictures?
Are you hurt? Let me take... Oh, is everyone all right? Thanks. Sometimes face-to-face communication is more meaningful, don't you think? Now we just have to wait for the official news. I hope Bronya doesn't keep us too long.
Huh. Do you think Svarog and Clara felt the effects of our battle with the Guardian?
I think they'll be fine. Plus, Svarog's devotion to Clara is even greater than his hostility to Wildfire. If you're worried, you could look for them over at the robot settlement.
Outsiders.
How did you know that was Perkins?
Thank you for rescuing Clara.
Seems like Perkins picked up a stammer.
Its language module must have...
Outsiders are friends of Clara.
You have visitors, Clara.
Oh, it's the variables. There was a huge shaking just now coming up through the ground. Mr. Svarog said it must have been...
Recalculating. Conclusion. Engine of creation. 97.66% probability. The engine of creation was an immense construction machine created by the architects. It was not built to fight.
Well, whatever. We won. Thanks to that giant robot, we were finally able to take care of the Stellaron. And Bronya made a promise. The underworld and the overworld will soon be reunited, which means that you, Svarog, you won't have to worry about preserving the underworld for the time being.
March, everyone, thank you so much. I wasn't sure you guys would be able to do it, but now... Mr. Svarog, what do you say? You guys said you were travelers from other worlds, right? I want to be just like you. One day, I'm gonna go traveling to faraway places and make new friends.
Calculation result. Update. Mission number 0001. Preserve the underworld. Complete.
That's our Bronya! Quick as a flash!
She certainly moves a lot faster than some people I know.
If you haven't got anything nice to say right now, zip it! Wanna go take some pictures?
You made it. I thought you were about to miss out on a moment of history.
No way! After all our hard work, how could we miss out on the final celebration, right?
I smell it too. For Oleg and I, but for the children who were born, once you've tasted freedom, it's difficult to accept a life of... If you have time, talk.
Finally, I can... Ah, it's you! The liberators of the underworld! Relax! So, ready to climb aboard?
Brothers, sisters, ladies, gentlemen.
Whoa! Look at the big blue ceiling!
That's not a ceiling, Hook. That's the sky.
So this is the overworld? The air here smells different.
Less rust and geomarrow particles floating around. Take a deep breath, children. This is what freedom tastes like. I never thought I'd live to see the administrative district again. All those years. We've been through a lot, Natasha.
You're right, Oleg. It's funny, but now... I just...
Enjoy the peace and quiet, Natasha.
It's Japard! Is he here to meet us?
He's still up. Welcome back to the administrative district.
Trailblazers. First time anyone's called us that on this...
The architects think it's only right that we should... please allow me to apologize again for what happened in the restricted zone. I'll keep that in mind. Lady Bronya's inaugural address will begin soon.
Huh? That's sooner than I expected. Is she well enough to...
Not really. The address will be held at Everwinter Monument.
Over there. Is the address starting soon?
Looks like it.
Guards, formation!
Whoa, this must be it!
Citizens of Belobog, I kindly ask...
People of Belobog, hear me! Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. She dispelled an evil that cost us 700 years of suffering. And in the process, she paid the ultimate price. The sacrifice of Kokoliu Rand ushers in a new chapter. The blizzard beyond the walls will die. In the far north, I witnessed with my own eyes the struggle, the order to seal off the underworld from the overworld. In her final moments, she wanted us to mark the Stellaron's end by people of the underworld. I dare not ask for your forgiveness, but I want us to work together. We know that without your perseverance, and on that note, I'd like to extend most of you were not aware of. They made me realize that while we remain focused on preserving I firmly believe that with the determination of everyone, our world, the world the Trailblazers call Yarilo 6, will no longer be alone among the stars. But before we accomplish that goal, I, Bronya Rand,
Lady Bronya! Lady Bronya!
Bronya, we're back!
March, Don Hung, and you. It's wonderful you made it to the address. Sorry, I know the invitation was very last minute. But I needed to get the news out as soon as possible. The longer people waited, the more route. Yes, I'm fine now. To my mother, she tried to force the voice of the Stellaron into my head. It was a terrible feeling. I don't know what would have...
That was some speech, Bronya. If I had to talk like that in front of a huge crowd, I'd be shaking head to toe.
It was all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March. I prefer to be honest with the people. But I also want to preserve their hope.
Don Hung, wanna talk about Mr. Yang's findings?
Allow me to explain.
Which means the fragmentum has already taken root. I know. Our ancestors wouldn't have risked using one if they'd had. You've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask for more. Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belobog is in the hands of its own. In that case, as a leader, I must give you a promise of the same weight. We will hold out with everything we have until the day you Trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 years. So long, my friends. May the preservation bless your journey.
Congrats! That was one heck of a first trailblazing expedition.
Worth celebrating, I'd say. 2.5?
What? That run-of-the-mill, huh?
My scoring criteria are different from yours.
Anyway, we should be asking you. Equally unforgettable, I'm sure. Let's go for one more round in the administrative... Bronya said she's willing to wait 700 years for us. Don Hung, how long can humans live for?
Forever. But in that scenario, they can't be considered human anymore.
Yikes, so serious. I was just curious. Here we are, Everwinter Monument. Photo time! Oh, Pela and Hook are here too. Let's make sure we get them in the background. Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
You know what
Who's there? Didn't your parents tell you to knock before? It's you three! Oh,
come on in. I was just talking to Clara about you.
How have you been, big sister? Miss Serval's workshop is amazing. There are all kinds of things.
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid.
Hey, that's not your
photo.
Photo. Oh,
over here, Clara. Wow, that's pretty great. I wish the photographers at my shows had your skills.
Huh? Am I really that short? I thought...
Don't worry. If you eat like Don Hung, you'll be as tall as him one day.
I'll let that slip.
Here, keep it. A little farewell gift from the Astral Express.
Huh? You're leaving so soon? I understand. Well, this photo will always be close to my heart.
Thanks, Miss Serval. Big sister, March, Dan Hung, thanks for taking care of me. Safe travels. If you have time, please come back and visit me and Mr. Svarog.
That's enough sightseeing and photo taking to last me a while. Time to head back to the Goethe Hotel for a good night's sleep.
We can sleep when we're back on the Express.
Not so fast! Last time we were here, that evil Come on! Himeko and Mr. Yang are grown. Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals?
Come around and have a look.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. No! I'm in no hurry to leave. Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kaski will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. You don't have to answer that, but if the answer is no...
We should be getting back to the Express. Time to find March and Dan Hung.
Morning! How did you sleep? I'm full of energy myself. You poor thing. I'll go check the lunar calendar. Today might be unlucky.
Did you get Himiko's message? It's time to go. The conductor will nag us again if we put the...
Yeah.
come around and have a look.
Here we are at last. Hey, I'm not that heartless, you know.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Ugh, forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Bronya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Welcome home, you three.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you. I'd say it's a solid 5 stars.
Get some rest on the Express. Eurilo 6 was not an easy ride. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himeko and I agree.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is.
That's right.
That's the path of the Nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another? That's exactly what I signed up.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the Nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest. Or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee.
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation, you must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose. While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some—
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here. Where's our—
The Express crew tread upon the The universe is vast beyond— Thank you for becoming our companion. Sure. Oftentimes, Klapoth the Preservation is known for their— determined to preserve the world they loved. The architects held on, and one particular guardian, Kokoliya. Judging by how the battle turned out, Klapoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused— Don't mention it. Well, friends look after each other. The same goes for us Nameless. Is a Stellaron. What I've gathered so far suggests it's likely that the Supreme Guardian— On the flip side, we can't judge Kokoliya too harshly. Imagine— Sure, ask away. Welt may be better equipped to— I'd say it's unlikely. I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Belobog is the firm and honest support she gets from people around her will also— They will remain vulnerable and helpless to— It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. When the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her— That's about all we can do about it. This brief window should allow the people— You're most welcome.
So, your first trail, be it joy or pain, success or regret, it seems you have something on your mind. Let's see. As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence, but the balance, as intangible as it may sound, Don't underestimate hope. Is that so? I remember a distant world. This goes to show how much of a difference. I'd been observing what's happening on the ground. Himiko was calm from the... And? Likewise.
Pom-Pom, we're back!
Shh! Checking starrail stability! Pom-Pom needs to focus!
Good to see you too.
Spatial readout! Back to the normal bracket! Starrail stability keeps rising! The numbers have stabilized! Oh! Welcome back to the Express! You've accomplished your Trailblaze mission. The Express appreciates your help. Thanks to you, the Space Fisher is healing up. As for the coaches... don't worry about it. Your Rillo 6 probably doesn't have anything worth buying anyway. Plus, it's your first time on a Trailblaze mission, so Pom-Pom will let it slide this. But don't forget, next time. The destination will be announced at the navigation meeting. For now, get some rest. Oh, Pom-Pom almost forgot. There you go. Careful not to...
Thank you, conductor.
Right away. To avoid encountering the anomalies for your safety, please don't leave your seat until the
Что там понаписали-то? Что такое? Золотое, оранжевое. А, ты здесь. Приборки. Да. Что случилось-то? Продолжение освоения. Офигеть, он квестов, жесть. Ничего так много их. Трансляция. Какая трансляция? Почему здесь столько всего много?
Wow, have you ever heard of a washtopia? Washtopias only clean the exterior of... since you... Okay.
Не могу с ней поговорить. Что? Я хотел поговорить, блин. Теперь всегда будет Аста.
Everything. If you're ready.
Вот, какое освоение. 508. 5. Здесь замечательно. Я думаю, хватит пока что всего этого. Так. $11,220. Такое. Так, ладно. Да, все здорово, очень интересно. Думаю, на сегодня хватит, остальное потом. Проходить уже в следующий раз. Так что на сегодня все.